me, it was 21 years ago. I picked up a bass and learned Sunshine to Your Love. Is that it? Yeah. I learned the bass line of that, and then a friend of mine, he played guitar, so he showed me the blues scale. And when I learned the blues scale, that was it. That's why I wanted to play guitar, and I was just turned 21 at the time. I've always had a thing for music, ever since I was like 6,
Well, I guess, how I got into music, as I was a loser kid living on a farm in Madison, South Dakota. The nearest people, a mile and a half away. So there ain't nothing to do on a Sunday but sit down in the parents' basement, or actually my grandma's basement, and listen to LPs. I honestly miss that old LP collection, because they had everything from Soupy Sales to the Doors to the Eagles, Neil Diamond, all that other junk, man. And that's what got me into music, and it got me into comedy. Really, then when cassettes came out, I had a decision to make one day: Michael Jackson's Thriller or Quiet Riot Mental Health. And I bet y'all can guess which one I went with.
I remember my first 8-track being the Eagles. It was badass. I was jumping on the bed listening to fucking Eagles.
John Bonham, Jason Bonham. As far as drummers are concerned, oh wow, Tommy Lee. Guitar players, Dimebag, because I am a guitar player too. I don't have a whole lot of heroes, but vocally, Robert Plant. Wow, I don't have a whole lot of heroes. That'd probably be it. As far as drums, John Bonham, Jason Bonham, Tommy Lee.
Actually, initially I got started in high school playing saxophone. Then went through a couple of different career moves and things of that nature, but still always had that heart of music in me and really wanted to connect with other musicians and make music. Met a fellow who initially was going to teach me how to play guitar. And I tried that for a short time, and it just seemed to be somewhat difficult. And one day he brought out a bass, handed it to me, and said, "Here, check this out." And next thing I did was learn how to play Robin Trower's Bridge of Sighs. And next thing you know, he's like, "Well, you're our new bass player."
It's all that hair metal stuff, and Motley Crue. I had Motley Crue posters all over my house. And
honestly, listening to Elvis. Listening to Elvis brought me into music.
It's a good start.
And my grandpa was big into playing guitar, so he showed me a couple chords, and from then on I picked it up, and then I learned I could sing, so I fucking got into it that way.
I dig the vibe down at the grunge. I just wish it was a little bit more supported, if that makes sense. I mean, you got a few hardcore regulars, but the scene there could just really use an infusion.
I like D.R.E.A.D. Well, they're kind of local.
They count. Yeah,
I like D.R.E.A.D.
D.R.E.A.D stands for Driven, Restless, Everyone's All the Time.
Love playing the grunge, because Rick's always pretty good to us. I mean, I love playing the grunge, man. Pretty awesome playing the vinyl. Although the people that worked there sucked and weren't very nice to us. But playing on that big ass stage was cool. But yeah, the people that worked there, they were rude, man. It was just, and I'm sorry, but that was just bullshit.
You got a lot of people who are doing the mainstream kind of thing and staying with what you would typically hear on the radio, and then you got the other ones who are so willing to put themselves out there and really express themselves through their music, and that really goes a long way for me, and seeing things of that nature really inspires me. And there's so many different opportunities and options for things of that nature. It's really makes this area worth trying to stay with, and once again inspiring to do the original thing as we are now.
I mean, I don't dislike anybody.
Now, I really dig the Tank out in Valparaiso. The reason I like that is not necessarily the stage is tiny, but you know what? The people there really get into it, you know, and the bar really supports you. You know, another reason why I like the grunge, man. It's, you know, Rick is a fan of music, and he goes to shows whether they're in state or not, man. He goes supports the local bands sometimes when they go out of state. That's somebody who truly enjoys music.
A lot of people I've talked to have said the same thing that I've always said. Music is therapy. Being up there is therapy. And if you're in Pensacola, especially, you know, these days, it's passion over play. I mean, passion over pay. Period. Like, you know, you're not gonna get paid, but if you have the heart, you're gonna go far.
Stress relief. I get. I play pretty hard. I mean, I'm not like a heavy drummer, but I play really hard and I hit hard, and it, God, it relaxes me. And it hurts my body, but it relaxes me. It's like getting the aggression out. You know, you've had a bad week. Your week sucked, but you can get behind that kid and beat the shit out of them fucking skins, and it all goes away. I mean, you know, you practice for an hour, and for that hour, you don't think about the power bit. No matter how bad my body hurts, I'm relaxed because I got it out. It's out. It's literally that easy, and it is. This thing right here is therapy for me. That's my therapy. You can go lay on the fucking couch and whine to some chick or some dude and, oh my God, you know, whatever. That's my therapy. I drink a cold beer, beat on that thing, and I'm good for at least like 30 minutes. And I beat a small monkey or something.